And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to play Game 2, Borders of the World by Defa. 191 borders around the world. Some are heavily guarded and others you don't even notice. So we played this game one other time. We'll give this a like, which I didn't do last time. And yeah, you're not necessarily sometimes right at the border. But in any case, let's get into this. Let's do this as a 2-minute no-move challenge. And as always, the play-along link will be in the description below. So let's see what border we wind up here. And thinking Europe right off the bat, but not entirely sure. These blocks of, my guess this could be a German border, but again, not sure. Okay, so this is Gjormosen, this is Hungary. So we're looking, this is Google, south, maybe south going into Hungary, and north. Itstenhotia. Okay, so let's take a look. Hungary. Going south into Hungary, so anything we could be around here, maybe somewhere. It's an interesting one there. Wish I had a little more time with this. Are we coming from Slovakia into Hungary? Looks like a motorway. Don't think that's it. Don't think we're near water. This is an interesting one. And that was it. That was the actual one I was looking at and didn't click on it. So we were going from Austria into Hungary. Yeah, just a couple seconds too slow on that one, folks. 35 miles, 4,801 points. So not too bad. American Football Club Pannonia Eagles. Interesting. In Baumgarten, Austria. So we were going from Austria to Hungary. So this is a pretty cool one. We'll get off to the next round, see where this takes us. So we got a lot of American-looking trucks. Raimundo Sanchez. This is chances that this is the border, yeah, with the adverts and stuff. Is this Tijuana going into San Diego? I'm thinking that's what it is. Yeah, people selling stuff here. People getting out of their cars selling trinkets. I think this is, but I'm not sure because this mountain here, don't think it's there. So this could be, this is not crystal clear. But let's see what the tags are. The plates are white. Let me just go see the palm trees. Yeah, I mean, it looks, I don't think you'll see this. Is it a California tag, maybe? Doesn't look like it, or this is an older picture. I just can't make out some of the clues here on this, other than the palm trees, which leads me to believe, because, you know, I think, could that, no, that's not. Let's just go take a look. Thinking Tijuana on this. Yeah, this has got to be it. Mexicali, I don't think, but it could be. Jack in the Box there. No, I think this is a good enough guess. Um, maybe we're here. Maybe this is the hill here. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Well, oh, we were on the other side. We were actually in the United States side, interestingly enough. 259 yards, 4,999 points. Tijuana. Yeah, so we were on the American side. So interestingly enough, missed that by a point. Okay, so now it gets difficult here at the border. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, so yikes. Not much to go on here. It's a Google car. I can't make out what that is. It's a Toyota with a... Is this a European plate with the yellow tag? I don't know. Is this like Luxembourg? Let's just see. I mean, I'm not sure. It's all we have to go off of. I'm going to go with that. That's just on a hunch. I am not sure about this. But we're looking west. Maybe we're in a place like this. Trekking. Yeah, we got to be in a place like this if we're here. Again, I'm not sure if this is it. But this would be the guess that I would have, because they're not like they're large mountains, they're hills. This seems like a good enough area. Maybe we're like on a street like this, and then we could be totally off. But I'm just gonna stick with that. Could be over here maybe. And I think we passed over. Did we pass over the spots? No, I didn't go this far north. But nonetheless, got it right. That was a great guess. 16 miles, 4,904 points. Luxembourg was it. Went off the license plate, European plate, the blue sign, and the hills. They didn't look like mountain. They looked like hills, but with the pines. I was pretty happy, pretty thrilled about that one. That could have been a lot of different places, as is this one. Metsuda HSB. Okay, it's not that big of a help. Okay, so that's interesting. Got another one of these plates. That's a lot of what's going on here at this. Is that Israel? Is this Israel? Or are they driving on the left? No, they're driving on the right. There's palm trees. We're looking. This is Google. Nissan. I mean, I think Israeli plates are like that color, right? Metsuda HSB. Looking east. Is that a C? Looking to the north. I'm gonna have to go with this. I could be totally off on this one. But maybe. Maybe we're like here. I don't know. I mean, customs point. Maybe this is it. Israel, Jordan. There we were. Wow, I think we had this in the other game, or maybe there's another game where we had this near King Hussein International Airport, which is interesting, in Jordan. I know there's an international airport there. I guess it's I guess it would be the Jordan-Israeli border customs point. I guess that's what it would be, going into Yitzhak Rabin Border Terminal, the Wadi Araba Border Crossing Station. So there we are. So pretty good. 4,989 points, 1.9 miles. We get off to the fifth and final round, and I feel like we are, first glance, in, well, Russia. There's the Russian border. We know the way. Oh. Yep, there's I don't know how to say that in Russian, but that's Russia to the west. Would that be right? Alada, I think. This is going to be one of those crazy ones. This is tough. Is this like a Ukraine-Russian border? It is pretty flat. Lantana. Got a Russian flag there. Yeah, I'm gonna say that we're probably maybe like somewhere here. I'm gonna guess that we're probably on the Russia-Ukraine border, but I'm not entirely sure on this one. We could be Belarus, or we could be Latvia. But I feel like it's obviously got to be somewhere around here. I feel like this could be as good of a guess as any. Is this Google? Yeah, so there we are. So, oh man, this is actually a fairly decent game for me. A little stressful, to be honest, borders, because not right at the border crossing, a lot of these. But man, some great guesses. Just going off of some of the thoughts. Interesting part of the world right now, because I'm getting a lot of in these games, the interesting, I guess there's a lot of interesting things going on in the world right now, from a world geopolitics and sport and all kinds of crazy things. And here we are at the Russia-Ukrainian border, crossing at Kozhinka and Lukashivka. I guess that would be that. Actually, we're on the Russian side, border checkpoint. Temporarily closed, interestingly enough. 4,416 points in this one. We got a grand total of 24,109. So we did a lot better. This is personal record. Last time I think I did 16 or 17,000. Tough game. I mean, to be honest, border Defa. This is a very fairly tough game. Borders of the world, not your typical run-of-the-mill borders where you get the actual border crossing. So makes it a little more difficult. But those that played this and want to play this, thanks for tuning in. And here we get into the game breakdown. And we'll go one by one. And the first round, we went off to Austria-Hungary border. The Hungarian, I think yes. So, Klingenbach, Burgenland, Austria. So, I'm sure there's some other clues that people picked up on, but I saw here the Hungary flag, and we've got Istin Hocia Gior Motzen something, and had looked at this actual location and missed it by not just clicking on it. And I guess here, let's just see. Yeah, that's it. So November 2011, that picture was taken. The second round, we just missed this one by 259 yards. So I guess 100 yards, 159 yards, probably would have gotten a perfect score. But we were at U.S. Customs and Border Protection, which is interesting. The reason being is you have a lot of folks selling stuff. And I guess you could have this. You do have this in the United States. You know, Boston, you get it from Logan Airport, and you have people selling waters and stuff in the summer. Different things like that. But generally, don't see that as much in the United States. I do know that on the Mexican side, there's a lot of that. Here's a little cart with water jug, which is always interesting. You do wait for a long time in these border crossing checkpoints now with having to use passports in Canada and the United States, where when I was a kid growing up for the most of my life, you didn't have to use a passport, so it slowed down the process somewhat. But nonetheless, didn't think I was on the United States side here. But again, some of the clues, you can see the barren hill and then these palm trees with this, again, I don't know the name of it, but the stuff underneath, this type of palm tree you see in the California area. And then Raimundo Sanchez, probably put yourself, think you're in the car. So I mean, it's just very straightforward on that. The third round, 16 miles, we went off to Luxembourg. One of my better guesses, I would have to say, relying on some of the landscape. So just some certain clues of the landscape. First things first, I looked here, and I couldn't make this out, but the sign just to me with the writing here had to be, it was either German or something of that sort. I don't know, it's like Gayen or something. The Toyota did throw me off a little bit for a bit because I thought maybe this is Asia someplace or whatever. But the license plate, the yellow with the blue, it looks like blue, European plates. And then I looked at the pine trees, the general foliage, the hills, can't be Asia underneath that part. It looks very, very, very much like Europe to me. And just thought, what place would have a yellow license plate? Well, it's got to be Netherlands. I guess Luxembourg in that region. I didn't think that there's hills like this, little mountains, I should say, in Netherlands. So I went to Luxembourg and was pretty close to that one. So that was pretty thrilled with that guess. The fourth round, we went off to Israel. Another great guess. No language anywhere other than, I guess, this. I don't know what language this is. Maybe it's just the name of an English name company. I don't know. Matsuda, or maybe it's, I don't know. But a couple clues in this one. We were driving on the right and left. You got some palm trees, barren land. What was it? Oh, the license plate was a yellow license plate that you will find in Israel. So we were there on the Jordan-Israel border. Again, you just have to have played, I guess, or know the license plates. And the fifth round, I saw the Russian flag. To me, this looks very flat, which, and I saw Russia there. I don't know how you pronounce that with the Cyrillic there. P-O, whatever it is. So I knew that we had to be Russia, looking to be very like a farmland. So I was thinking this could be Ukraine. This could be like the Latvia region, Belarus. But with it being the Google car, it had to be probably Ukraine to Russia for the most part, or Latvia. I didn't think it was Latvia. So with it being flat, farmlandish, looking a little Ukrainish, if I have to say so myself. Russia here, RUS, didn't see that. But yeah, so there we were. There's the good old Lada. And I believe, could correct me if I'm wrong. And this guy trying to get through the border. So there we were. Fun game, Borders of the World. We did very well in this one. Hopefully you enjoyed this game. If you did, hit that like button. If you still haven't subscribed, love for you to subscribe. It really helps the channel. Want to get to 1,000 subscribers soon. And to those who have subscribed and continue to watch, appreciate it. Thanks so much for making this channel great. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.